Hello everyone, this is DJ Super Nick. Today I'm going to be showing you guys on how I did this entire song called Virtuosity, which is taken from my Groovin' Games album. I released this song on October 26th, 2025. The album was released on December 5th, 2025 on Bandcamp and YouTube. So I'm going to show you a series of stuff that I have been showing you. That includes the samples, and I'm also showing you the drum loops that I also used, and the effects loop. Also these presets are the bass, pretty much everything. So let's give a simple breakdown on the samples. So let's mute all of these things since we're going for the main samples. Also, I do not own the original songs, so no copyright infringement is intended. This is just a simple breakdown on the songs that are being sampled in Virtuosity. So this first one, which is It's Just the Way I Feel by Gene Dunlap, has this little part that was being sampled. So you should give this one listen. As you can see, this part was being looped. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is the part where he says, "It's just the way I feel." So when you put, "It's just the way," that kind of loop thing, I'm pretty sure you know what I mean. Let's give this a listen. Samples only. Yeah. I wanted to show you the other samples after this. As you can tell, all of these samples are just sample flips. These parts right here, I'm not sure if you want to quite hear the thing, but I'll give this a little sample breakdown. So here we go. Let's give this a little listen. This part. Okay, why won't it let me stop? Okay. This thing right here, this little part right here, I picked out this part. The 10.4 part. Because it's at the 10th measure. So it's what I wanted to show you from this part of the sample. This may give a little bit of a sample idea breakdown. Yeah, this part. As you can see, this little part right here, I experimented measures and stuff. And also this little part right here that comes after it. This part is the 8th measure. I don't really want to take too long, but yeah. Going ahead to the next sample, Hank Showstack, Don't Tell Me. I don't own these original songs, by the way. This is basically a tribute to all the disco house lovers too. So yeah. I also forgot to unmute that. So yeah. Let's give this a little bit of a play right now. Okay. Let's copy this. Okay. This little thing. The part where he says, "Love me tonight," I chopped the part where he says, "I," like that one. You can basically tell that's where it gets a little more interesting. Next sample. I'm not gonna take too long on these ones because this is my first time breaking down one of the songs that I did. So yeah. Let's keep it real. This part right here, I looped this part. As you can tell, it's a 1-bar loop. It cuts down to half a bar 2 times in the 4th measure. Okay. This one, I'm pretty much going to show you what it is. The real thing. Alright, that's Leroy Hudson, "Love You Down." Pretty sure you've heard it at some point. Yeah. And also, the Beat of the Night. This is another sample that I used. It's where it says ice or something, or nice. You can interpret it either way. Okay. Let's give this a little listen to the complete measure. All right. That's the little part right there. This basically sums up the first part, actually. Let's give this an entire listen. Like, these parts are somewhat different. Like, between 17 to 25, all these parts are, you know, kind of altered. So let's give them a listen. Oh yes. I completely forgot about this. Let's do this. Alright now. So what you just heard was basically the little bit of an alternate sample flip. I'm pretty sure I used modulation clip automation at one point. Let me show you what I actually did with the envelopes. So I used transposition. I kind of wanted to go for you know, pitch automation. The ST means semitone, so had to go a whole octave lower and then go back up abruptly and slightly change the little measures right there. Yeah. Moving on to the second part. let's give these a separate listen, one by one, because I'm probably sure you already know the samples. Okay, this is a little bit of a breakdown analysis. I kind of went crazy over the frequency filters. Yeah, I went from 20,000 hertz to 324 hertz type, and then back up. Not too rapid, but still. For the other sample, I used the thing by I used the other thing from a filter of 142 to 20,000. So let's give this a listen. Again, I used transposition. I used clip transposition. That same thing happens with the other thing right here. It's like a copy paste or something. Then the rest, you know what I mean. And then I use this as, every 2 beats. So it's not too common, but still pretty experimental. Let's give this a listen. Okay, basically sums this up. Let's skip through all these because it's so repetitive. Now this part right here, hold on guys. Wait a minute, I forgot to show you the full thing, like the sample thing. Yeah, that's like all 3 samples together in this little bitty part between 25 to 29. I'm going to show you what I did between the 45th. Well, actually, before that, because we did something. I did something else. So I have to learn how to manage my explanation pretty well, but I'm just giving you guys a walkthrough on what I did. Again, I used sample flip again. This part. I'm gonna go ahead and rewind for a bit. So yeah. This gap right here between 44 and 45 is something we're going to get to a lot later in the How I Made Virtuosity series. So stay tuned for that. I'm also going to show you what I did like 4 times between 45 to 61. I'm going to activate the second sample. Well, I mean, it's already activated. You probably know the Phantom's Revenge sampled this song in Absolute Ego Riot. So, yeah. This part right here, which I'm going to show you, is basically what you might hear in that. Answer to my home, or answer to my phone. Interpret it either way is possible. I know the Phantom's Revenge sampled a different part, but this song, Virtuosity, is basically a sample to all the good French house musicians like the Phantom's Revenge and the Disco Stars, etc. So let's give a little bit of a walkthrough on each sample. I'm going to give you a detailed breakdown this time. Okay, so what you just heard was basically the part where the thing wouldn't let me stop. So what you just heard, a part of this sample, as you may know, I'm gonna give you an explanation why. I'm gonna give you an explanation why. And this is basically why I love this sample. I'm just gonna go back to the original pitch for only a little while, and I'll tell you why. See that? Smooth Love reference. It's like a Disco Stars track that caused me to go insane on this kind of music. So yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Let's go to the other sample. Okay. Both are bit crushed, by the way. You know what a bit crusher is. Let's turn off the bit crusher so you can hear the difference. That thing I call redux. Let's keep it going. Hear a difference? Let's see what it sounds like without the redux. So yeah. Sounds like all of it. Yeah. I thought you might like this one, for sure. I'm pretty sure that I actually did something else. You hear in the other sample right here, it's a little bit of a random kind of vibe. So I go on the 32-second measure, like right here. So I'm just gonna loop it for only a little bit. Yeah, let's do that. See that? That's the reason why I kind of want to make homage to all the French house, French funk type stuff right there. So this is basically an explanation and demonstration. Okay. Now we're going to get to this only tiny little fraction right here. Yep, you guessed it. It's the one where it says ice, ice, or nice, nice. You know that one. And that's pretty much it for now. Let's keep on going, because I really don't want this video to be long, and I'm gonna split it into some parts for the vocal samples, or actually the music samples. The vocal samples would be a little later. Okay, this measure, the 34th one. I'm pretty sure, you know what it sounds like. right here. Down. And then this part 35.3, 35.2, 18.4, 36.4.2, 34, 39. So are we clear now? I'm gonna split this video anyway, cause yeah. Alright, this is part 1 of vocal samples. Excuse me, I mean music samples, because the vocal samples come in a little later. So, see you guys.